Aquarius, welcome to TOLDASlovetarot. I hope you like and subscribe. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. You're my first reading of the day, Aquarius, and I already got a pretty interesting, hella specific message for you. It's definitely it's gonna take some deep thinking to find the meaning in there for you, Aquarius, but vividly popped into my head while I was shuffling and thinking about Aquarius's energy, so we're gonna have at it. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Aquarius in your chart. If it doesn't resonate, you should check out the other signs in your chart. And if you're interested in a personal reading or want to email me to just let me know what you thought about the reading because you don't want to put it in the comments, you can do that as well. But I do love your comments and your likes because it helps push my little baby channel out there. My email is toldaslovetarot@gmail.com. I just created a Venmo at toldaslovemeg, and I have a Cash App that's the Gemini Meg. So actually I think it's the Gemini Meg 620. Yeah, send me an email if you want to have a little get together. All right, the pre-message. As I was shuffling, I saw the number 8 a bunch of times, which led me to think about the Strength card, which led me to think about lions, which vividly popped in my head was this. It's a famous painting that was done, like a Renaissance painting, and it's of, I believe it was Daniel who went into the lion's den, but I also think Daniel was the one that was like in an inferno with his friends, but both times he prayed and God saved him. But this was the painting of Daniel on his knees in the lion's den, and you can see the lions like walking towards him, but then they're lounging around him. So of course I have to dig for the significance, and I'm like, Daniel was praying, but he was being prayed on at the same time, and there's 2 ways to spell, and I forget what the actual word is when you a word that has 2 meanings, if it's spelled differently but sounds the same, whatever. But I started thinking, like, what if there was an Aquarius out there that feels like they are being, you could take it 2 ways, preyed on, like you feel like someone's sending you negativity, or like you have to watch your back literally, or you at the other end of it are being preyed on. Like maybe you have a big following and you have people who adore you and look up to you, and you feel very like pressured by that. Whichever way it goes, it's like there's someone whose belief in themselves, in their spirituality, in their beliefs, whatever your beliefs are, like Daniel in the cave, he was praying to, in that story, his God, who gave him strength and protection. And I feel like that the point is, like, it's an Aquarius who's finding strength and protection by either I don't know how to word this, because there's definitely people out there who are going to be like, I'm not spiritual. Well, then it's like your belief in your higher self and your higher, like, I'm meant to be on this path, this is where I'm meant to be, like that sort of realm of thinking is keeping you at a higher level and keeping the lions at bay. Your belief in yourself, your confidence in yourself, and in your vision, like your confidence in your vision of what you believe is going to be your saving grace, and like what you believe to be is true, is what is like keeping people at bay, or is pacifying those that would prey upon you because you're so confidently believing in yourself. I hope this makes sense to someone out there. I'm just gonna jump into this. You know you're wrong. Holy shit, that's loud. Skip ad. It's funny that it was like got loud like that just as I was saying, you know you were wrong. Mentally unstable or ill. Well dressed. You're magical. You're wrong, but you're magical. Seeing the good in people. Alright, so the point of this card, seeing the good in people, which means you end up being duped and can be looked at as like a sucker, as like a naivety. Maybe you were someone was taken advantage of, and it's like you knew you were wrong for doing this. I only see you as a friend. So right off the bat, of course, this looks like someone being taken advantage of in the sense that another, they, I, you know better. I feel like, Aquarius, you are being kept at bay, but still being kept in someone's gravity. I feel like they lead you to believe that there is a strong, magical, maybe connection, but they don't view you as, someone they would commit to. This person may be a casual, non-committal person, or someone who's into like open relationships. This is gonna sound like kind of bizarre, but it makes sense to me. I see someone who is like mentally ill or has some instabilities in their mental health that they need addressing, who keeps people on, I want to say leashes, but it's not a leash. It's like they keep someone tethered to them. All right, now I know why it's a leash, because it's supposed to be like a parent with one of those children. It's like a spring. They used to have them a lot when I was a kid, but like the kid, or even like a dog leash, it can only go so far, and then it can like clip it and like zip it back in. I feel like there is someone here who has no intention of ever being in a relationship, but they do that to people, and they have a way of getting it from people. Maybe it's just you, but I feel like I feel like someone is well practiced in this. I'm feeling very manipulative, but I feel like you would never guess that they were this kind of like, God, I want to say like cruel, because they know they're wrong, and it's almost like they prey on good people. And I've said the word prey again. They prey on good people to keep them tethered to them. There's a rainbow of colors here right now. So this could be a same-sex relationship. They know they're wrong. That's the thing I keep thinking too. No matter what's going on with them mentally or whatnot, they know what they're doing is wrong. And what they do is they keep someone, or keep people like an octopus with tentacles tethered to them. Oh, it's like sucking on a life force. Maybe this is like one huge freaking like mega energy vampire leech. Oh, I'm imagining like it, and he had like all those tentacles, and it's like he needed the power of all these different people. And if he wasn't believed in, then he was just withered away to nothing. Like, huh, that's interesting. Now with the rainbow here, I'm thinking it's because this person's a clown, like it. Aquarius, if this is you, get your ass back in the circus and quit that job. You're no mother effing clown. And quit that shit. Oh wow, it's all coming out. It's all coming out now. Five of Swords reversed. King of Wands. Temperance reversed. This is like there. Ace of Wands upright. 5, 6, 7. 7 of Wands reversed. That bitch was in the reading yesterday. I forget for who. Gemini, I think it was. You might have Gemini in your chart or be dealing with one. That bitch. She just looks like a sneaky bitch. I don't like her. This is the bitch that gets away with murder because she's fucking hot and she's charming, but she's really like destructive and will eat you alive and spit you out and then head on her way. There's someone out there going like, oh shit, called out in one card. Wow, the Queen of Swords. The bottom of the deck, it's air energy. The King of Wands is fire energy. Ace of Wands is more fire. Oh, bitch! Queen of Cups behind here. And I was just saying there could be a same-sex relationship here that this is involving. Ooh, and the Knight of Wands before that. There is a hell of a lot of people here, Aquarius. Don't do it. Don't do it, Aquarius. Between the rainbow and now I'm seeing all these people. Don't do it, Aquarius. Don't tell me we're gonna have another one of those readings. It's been a while since we've had one, though. Multiple people. Didn't I already see polyamory? Open relationships. Oh, so there's the Queen of Cups, and that's water energy. This could be one person who has communicated their feelings. But for whatever reason, that Queen of Swords is staring at that Queen of Cups like, bitch, what did you say? I feel like this is part of the person who is magical. Look at the people who are looking up at that queen. It doesn't have to be a female, but someone who ends up being idolized for their beliefs. This is going back to spirituality too, because I'm looking at that eye necklace, and this is a woman who is spiritually powerful, or an energy that is spiritually powerful, who is looked up to for his or her spiritual knowledge and beliefs. And I know so because this person is smart enough to know to protect themselves. Someone who is knowledgeable about spirituality and going down that rabbit hole knows you can't go. I use it as a skateboard analogy. You can't go down the rabbit hole in your freaking crop top and leggings. You gotta put on freaking armor. You have to be prepared. I'm imagining the two kids from it's Corey Haim and Corey Feldman from Lost Boys. They're prepared with holy water and garlic, but it looks like they're going to war. But that's what I'm saying by like someone who knew. You're fucking with like something spiritual. You have to have spiritual armor, and this person is smart enough to know what spiritual armor is, and how if they want to be able to wear that crown and receive the knowledge that they're receiving, because I'm looking at her head and I think she's getting a download there. That's why it's a different color at the top. She needs to protect herself as she's receiving this wisdom and knowledge. I don't know where this message is coming from, but it needs to come out. It's not even one of our cards. But this resonates for an Aquarius out there. And I feel like you have jealous eyes. Someone has jealous eyes watching. When you think they're not watching, they're watching. Because this Queen of Swords seems kind of spy-ish to me. All right. Let's focus on the cards we have at hand, Megan. First readings of the day are always juicy, juicy. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, below the Queen of Swords. Those two are in reverse. Ace of Wands, Temperance, King of Wands. So this to me looks like there was a separation somewhere where someone gave, like, two people calling it quits, or calling it quits at something and walking away, giving up, letting someone win. I feel like these are in reverse because it's over. I feel like it could have been that Queen of Swords. May have given up on someone that you really cared about, Aquarius, and like kind of having to take the high road and walk away, even though this person has or had a lot of people around them who agreed with them or like didn't see your way of things. Having to rise above that and just know in your heart that you know your truth and they have their truth, and perception is your reality. And you do not perceive things the same way they do, but you are moving ahead and you're taking the high road. You're like rising above this. I'm going to take that as a confirmation. I feel like a new opportunity came along. This Ace of Wands comes after saying goodbye to this malarkey. The Ace of Wands came. It could have been this literally could be a Sagittarius. Either it's you getting your groove back, or you are helping someone get their groove back, or like I just see this offer that kind of pops out of nowhere. You could have been like thinking about this, like you almost feel like you could have manifested this. Maybe you were praying on it, wanting this new offer, opportunity, new adventure. I feel like someone's been living or has lived or just feels life is lackluster right now and is like wishing this or like hoping something will just pop out of nowhere. There's a lot of blue eyes here, so you could be dealing with someone with blue eyes or have blue eyes. Aquarius. I feel like this is someone like praying or dreaming and manifesting this to happen. Maybe it's a house. Maybe it's happily ever after. I'll take that as confirmation again. And someone ends up manifesting it. Like they dream it and create it into reality. I'm hearing like helping someone get their groove back, or like Stella getting her groove back. Aquarius, maybe you're in the midst of like getting your groove back, or feeling like you're getting back into a groove, that you haven't been in a groove. Someone could be giving up drinking alcohol, literally giving it up. I literally see giving up alcohol and smoking blunts, specifically blunts. Well, do you, boo? Aquarius, this reading is hella interesting. Let's see where we go with this. Oh, another blue eye. All right, 4 of... You may feel like people are watching you then. 4 of Cups. Maybe people are watching you. Maybe you are the person who's looked up to Aquarius. The evil eye symbol that was on her neck too is a blue eye. So maybe there is a message here, Aquarius, to kind of like protect yourself a little more, like, or if you already have these, all like the evil eye protector. I know the name of it, I just can't think of it. I feel like this is maybe confirmation that it's good that you have it. Maybe you need more. 6 of Wands. This is part of that, like giving up on someone or something and just letting the, what is it? Letting the chips fall, letting let something lie. There's a saying, it's like when you let lying dogs lie or something like that, like just leaving something alone, not being baited. Someone could try to bait you or wanted to bait you into some sort of argument. Yeah, this looks like arguments and fighting, these cards over here. Being defensive. I'm hearing like sayonara, hit the road, Jack. Someone will end up coming back around though. Oh yeah, they're gonna come back around. I'm hearing now they're gonna come back around a changed person, and you won't realize it until you're actually like close to them. Maybe this is this new opportunity. Maybe like this is someone coming back around, Aquarius. I'm not quite sure at this point, but like I still gotta go with this. Make your own adventure, I like to call them. Ooh, Temperance upright. Shit, man. 8 of Pentacles. I'm getting this vibe now of like someone who has either worked on themselves or is working on themselves, and it's like you have this for whatever reason. I feel like there was always this defensive energy between you and this person. It's like there's an attraction, but there's also this like push against each other or away from each other. And I feel like someone, or maybe both people, have worked on themselves, and that could come back around, and it's going to be very different this time. Wow, another Queen. Queen of Pentacles. With the Empress reversed, followed by the King of Cups. Someone here has way too many people around them. Like, there are so many effing people. It's like they're never alone. This is also someone who is non-committal because they, I'm also getting a heavy, like, because someone's bisexual, they prefer to be non-committal so they can just date whoever they want. Maybe they hid this part of themselves and now it's like coming out. Seven of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles reversed. There's a lot of Pentacles right here. I think this is all the same person. The pentacles increase because the person has worked on themselves and is working on themselves and maybe has stayed to themselves, Queen of Swords reversed, not telling anybody that they've been working on their own future. No focus on love. Like not putting love at the forefront. It was all about making that coin and working on oneself. Because someone may have identified that they were a very defensive person and were very cutting with their words. Could be very mean with the things that they've said. And they've had to understand that it was kind of this imbalance within themselves that was making them like this. And taking that accountability in itself has been a big growing step for someone. Three of Pentacles, more Pentacles. You know, I was going to say earlier that I feel like I'm in touch with an Aquarius too who has multiple forms of incomes, and it's like you have some jobs that you prefer and enjoy more than others, so you force yourself to do the jobs that you don't really like to do and reward yourself with doing the jobs that you want to do, but all in all you're still getting paid. It's an Aquarius who has a someone has been blessed where there was a struggle or a constant struggle. It's like maybe you prayed, here's that word again, you prayed and have like manifested all the money in abundance that you have now. People may think it was just kind of given to you, but no, it may appear that way, but when you are believing in yourself and you're praying to whatever higher good you want to be praying to, it is like magic. If the Magician comes out, I'll crack up. The Moon reversed. King of, it's the same cards I just saw. King of Cups, the Empress, Queen of Wands, another, more freaking people. Why do I keep feeling like there's so many people? Maybe you wear many hats, Aquarius. Like at this job, you're motherly and you take care of feeding your coworkers. At this job, you're like a therapist and you're the one who's counseling clients. At this job, you are the boss and you are telling people where they need to be moving things. Like maybe this is an Aquarius who wears many hats and this is part of the many jobs. I also feel like I'm understanding there's so many people here because Aquarius is encompassing these people as he, or however it resonates, is the person on the trip of the Fool's Journey. But it's like you've accomplished achieving these levels. You've gone to the Queen of Pentacles of stability, the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, the Empress level. Yeah, because I've seen the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands is here, and the Queen of Pentacles. That would be Empress level, because all four of each are supposed to what makes the Emperor and the Empress. I see the King of Wands and the King of Cups. So someone is like full steam ahead working on themselves. People did not realize how imbalanced and maybe like mentally ill someone was before. There may also be strong figures around you, Aquarius, that you either look up to or have been people who have stood behind you and encouraged you, because I'm also getting like a fan club vibe from these people. Like they're there to support you. Could be like quiet support. This TV always seems to say something like at the most inopportune moments. All right, let's get one more for Aquarius and wrap this up. It's pretty broad. I do think there are people quietly preying on you, Aquarius, and for you. No matter what you believe in, there are people behind your back. I heard this in a reading today, and it's popping in my head now. Your name is being mentioned in rooms that you've never even walked in before, and it's all because they're saying positive things about you. Three of Wands reversed, and the Page of Swords at the bottom, followed by the Four of Wands reversed. I feel like this is an example. This is showing me that you are on, like, waiting for ships to come in, waiting for successful partnership. Like someone's idea of a successful union, or it's like they don't even like the word marriage, they like partnership. Someone has evolved, grown up a bit, has looked back at the ways that they acted with people in the past, does not want to act like that again. Someone is like on the pursuit of building their own empire and kingdom. It's like someone wants to be so independent that they can say that it's all theirs. This goes back to my belief that these kings and queens are like all one person encompassing them all, because someone wants to be an all-encompassing, I did this by myself. Wow. You might not be telling people that that's what your ultimate goal is to just achieve things on your own. I feel like people can see a bright twinkle in your eyes, Aquarius, where it wasn't before. I feel like there was and has been some emotional, mental, and physical health here. Working on oneself, spending the money on healthier options, spending the money on talking to a counselor, spending the money on cleaning up your living area, this goes back to me thinking too, someone here is bisexual, because if I'm thinking too, you're encompassing all these women and men within yourself, then it's like encompassing both masculine and feminine. I know someone out there is going to say, we all have that in us. And it is true, but I'm seeing a lot of, I'm seeing a masculine, a man with a very heavy feminine side. He's like more feminine than masculine. Aquarius. If it resonates, please let me know. If it doesn't, check out your other signs. As always, stay happy, healthy, and well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.